Your presence is not invisible, but the way you use it might be. Every single day, people make quiet decisions about you. Not out loud, not consciously, but instantly. They decide how much space you're allowed to take, how much resistance they can give you, how seriously they need to listen. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Those decisions are not based on your intelligence, not on your experience, not even on how hard you work. They're based on one behavioral habit you probably think is helping you, but is actually destroying your respect in real time. Today, I'm going to show you the exact behavior that makes people interrupt you, question you, and push past your boundaries. And more importantly, how to shut it off. This isn't about being loud, it's not about being cold, and it's definitely not about becoming some alpha caricature. This is about psychological weight, and once you feel it, people stop treating you like background noise. The hidden reason people don't take you seriously. Your brain is always talking, even when your mouth isn't. Human psychology doesn't just listen to words, it studies patterns, consistency, stability, behavior under pressure. That's how people decide who matters. Here's the rule your brain uses, whether you like it or not. People don't respect potential. They respect predictability of action. If you say one thing today and soften it tomorrow, if your tone collapses when someone pushes back, if your confidence disappears the moment tension enters the room, your brain sends a signal. Low risk. Low risk means you can be ignored. Low risk means you can be interrupted. Low risk means your boundaries are optional. That's why you've seen it happen. Someone with less skill than you, less knowledge, less experience, yet people listen to them. They're not smarter, they're not better, they're stable. The one habit that destroys respect. Here it is. Over-explaining. Over-explaining is not kindness, it's not clarity, it's not professionalism. It's a subconscious apology. When you explain yourself more than necessary, your brain is signaling uncertainty. And the human mind interprets unnecessary justification as weakness, especially when no mistake was made. Every extra sentence says, "I'm not fully convinced of my own decision." And if you're not convinced, why should anyone else be? This is why people push you, why they question you, why they just want to double check. They sense the crack. The moment everything changes, the moment people stop taking you lightly is the moment you stop explaining yourself. Not defensively, not emotionally, just calmly. Over-explaining keeps you in approval mode. Under-explaining moves you into authority mode. And authority isn't about power, it's about certainty. Think about real authority in the US. A judge doesn't argue. A firefighter doesn't debate during a fire. A pilot doesn't ask passengers how to land the plane. They state, they act, they move forward. That's not arrogance, that's responsibility. Say less, mean more. Strong people don't talk more, they talk cleaner. Here's the difference. Instead of saying, "I was thinking maybe this could work, but I'm not totally sure, and if you want, we can adjust it or revisit later," say, "This is the direction I'm taking." Same information, completely different impact. Your brain associates brevity with confidence. That's why emergency commands are short. That's why traffic lights don't negotiate. Clarity creates gravity. First, it's important for you to know the power of pause. Here's a simple move that instantly changes how people see you. When someone challenges you, pause for 2 seconds before responding. Not because you're confused, but because you're choosing. That pause does 3 things. It slows the conversation, it pulls attention toward you, and it signals emotional control. In psychology, emotional control equals leadership. Fast reactions look defensive. Immediate explanations look insecure. Calm pauses look powerful. Silence makes people lean in. Noise makes people tune out. Remove soft language. Soft language feels polite, but it kills respect. Words like just, maybe, I guess, sorry but, these words shrink your presence. Your brain hears them as doubt. Other people's brains hear them as permission. Permission to override you, permission to push, permission to ignore. You don't need to sound aggressive, you need to sound resolved. Resolution is quiet. Insecurity is noisy. Where most people break. This is the real reason people keep over-explaining. They can't tolerate discomfort. They know what they want to say, they just don't want to feel the tension afterward. Here's the truth no one tells you. Respect is born in discomfort. The first time you stop explaining, some people will feel unsettled. Not because you're wrong, but because you changed the pattern. And the brain hates pattern disruption. When you stay calm and firm, you force the other person to adjust. That adjustment is what resets the hierarchy. Why this works? Psychology says the human mind is constantly ranking authority. Not consciously, automatically. It asks who stands firm under pressure, who bends to maintain approval. When you stop over-explaining, you move from approval seeker to decision maker. And decision makers are never taken lightly. They don't need to raise their voice. They don't need to dominate. Their presence already speaks. Do this once. The next time you're questioned, do this. State your decision clearly. Pause. Stay silent. Let the discomfort exist. Do not rush to fill the space. Do not rescue the other person from tension. Silence is where authority lives. Most people talk themselves out of respect. You won't, because now you understand the switch. Now the final truth. You don't need to become louder. You don't need to become colder. You don't need to become someone else. You just need to become clear. Clarity makes people listen. Consistency makes people respect. Do this once and people stop taking you lightly. Not because you demanded respect, but because your presence finally carries weight. If this hit uncomfortably close, good. That means it's working. If you've been over-explaining your entire life, this channel is for you. Hit like, not for the algorithm, but so your future self remembers this moment. Subscribe if you want psychology that actually changes how people treat you. And comment one sentence you're going to stop explaining. Stick Sage, clarity over approval.